Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. I just recently did some readings on Mark Meadows and the lawyer Stanley Woodward, and that's going to be coming up tonight. But also on the news, and I had forgotten to do this last night, so I'm going to do it now and get it posted up here. Jeffery Clark. Like Mark Meadows, Jeffery Clark is asking Georgia to move his case from state court to federal court. And probably like Mark Meadows, he's then going to petition the federal court to dismiss his case because he's a federal employee and shouldn't be charged. You know, it must be so nice to be a white male in this country. Make up your own freaking rules, why don't you? Do you walk around with Monopoly cards in your back pocket? You know, with the little bird cage and you're flying out, or the big boot on your stripy butt, getting out of jail free. The nerve, the arrogance of these guys is freaking amazing. Oh my God. But it's even better with Clark. Because not only did he ask that, but apparently he filed it on Tuesday, late Monday night, early Tuesday morning, like really early in the morning type of thing. But then he told the judge that the judge had until 5 o'clock on the 23rd to render their ruling. Where do you get off giving the judge a deadline? Talk about the ultimate Karen power move there. My apologies to anybody named Karen who never wanted to have their name associated with demanding bossing people. But oh my God, that's like, unlock Karen power level 10 type stuff. So you think about it. Not only do I want you to take my case out of state court, I want you to dismiss it like that. And you would have until the end of the day today, 5 o'clock to do it. Tell me that's not a meme Karen move there. Oh, good Lord. Okay. So, Karen Clark, otherwise known as Jeffery Clark. Is your case going to get dismissed today? Is the judge going to rule? Somebody's not going to get what they want. Oh, good God. No, he's not going to get this. I don't know why he thought that was going to work. Again, I find that absolutely hilarious. You're going to tell the judge, oh, good God. What are you thinking? Yeah, and not only is the judge not going to give you what you want, the judge is going to tell you to take a freaking hike. He's not going to get his case put in federal court. That is not going to happen. And he knows he's going to be going away for a while here. I'm going to pause and adjust my camera. Hang on. Okay, thank you. When the camera's not positioned right, you'll see the end of my computer screen there. Okay, so yeah, this isn't going to work, and the judge is going to tell him to go pound sand. In the past, Page of Wands, Jeffery Clark was one of the folks that tried to come up with new and creative ways to prevent Trump from being removed from office and doing election interference. He was put in. He was like an acting attorney general, assistant attorney general to Jeff Rosen, and Trump was talking about replacing Rosen with him because Rosen refused to play along with the with all the different schemes Donald Trump was doing. But Jeffery Clark seemed to be a willing participant. Current situation. Well, the wheels of justice turn slowly, but they do slowly move, and it's not going to be diverted. It's inevitable. He's trying to avoid the chariot. He's trying to avoid justice advancing, and it's going to advance. These feeble attempts at unlocking level 10 Karenisms aren't going to work. You might be able to boss somebody at the Mr. Pickle sandwich shop, but you're not going to be able to boss around a federal court judge. Just isn't going to happen. overarching energy. He knows he's going to prison. And he knows he's going to go to prison for a long time. And he's terrified of that. And he's trying to do anything he can to minimize his prison sentence. I don't know what he and Mark Meadows are scheming, thinking that somehow they can get this to federal court and then have the federal judge, dismiss the case. They've got this thinking, and I don't know why. And again, because I'm not a legal expert, nor do I role play one in my D&D group, but that seems to be the angle they're going with. I don't know how that would work. But that's what he's concerned about. He's concerned about being sent up the river. And again, I think, as my viewers have pointed out, 5 years, there's like a mandatory 5-year minimum sentence in Georgia state that would not be the same as the federal case in Georgia. So they're trying to get out of, at the very least, they're trying to get out of a mandatory 5-year sentence. The lesson to be learned from these is the hermit. Their roles are going to be exposed. The truth about what they've done is going to be exposed. The light is being shined on all the backroom, dirty room dealings that they were doing in the back. Everything's to be shined on it. And he's going to be left holding the bag. He and Mark Meadows are going to be left holding the bag. Trump will be convicted, but, there's this concern that somehow you can't incarcerate a president or a former president, but nobody's going to have a think twice about an acting assistant attorney general or a presidential chief of staff. I believe Nixon's chief of staff went to prison. So, you get what you get. Outcome, 2 of Wands. Yeah, nice try. Try again. What I mean by try again is don't bother trying again. This case is moving forward. You better come up with some other plans, or, get ready for your plans for your next stay in prison, because you're about to have your freedom to travel the world removed. Underneath it all, sorry, I'm still coughing. A little bit is I just had some coffee and it went down the wrong way, but when I get a cold, and this is very typical with colds with me, the cold will cure up within a week, but the cough will linger for like 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, I historically remember it's really annoying because I've been healthy for a couple of weeks and this damn cough is never going away. It does eventually go away. So my apologies if you keep hearing me cough on there. It's just a little bit of a tickle in the back of my throat that I'm trying to cough through. Underneath it all is 7 of Cups, illusions and delusions. He is delusional thinking. He's going out of his mind. And he'll try anything. He's desperate. Basically, this card's telling me he's desperate. He's desperate trying to get out of this situation, this pickle that he's put himself in. Oh, there's 2 pickle references for today. And he doesn't know how he's going to do it. So he's following Mark Meadows' lead. And he's not a good lead dancer. Mark Meadows isn't. But, Jeffery Clark, that's, you did that to yourself. Nobody forced you to do it. Okay, so after 5 o'clock today, when the judge, maybe we'll get one of those great quotes like Judge Chutkin made about presidents and kings. I am not the manager of Mr. Pickle's sandwich shop, and you are not a Karen. And I will not do what you tell me to when you tell me to do it. Oh God, what a power play! You have no idea how much that tickles my funny bone. Just at the outrageousness of it. You'll do it by 5 o'clock today. It's like when your kids tell you that you're going to take them to the park and you haven't, or to the pizza place that night, and you have 5 o'clock tonight to give your to make that thing happen. Excuse me. Let me show you where your room is. How's Jeffery Clark feeling after 5 o'clock tonight? How's Jeffery Clark going to be feeling? Oh, Well, on the positive side, he's like, oh, I've got more work to do. On the negative, on the lower energy, it's like, I'm going to be part of the chain gang. I think it's going to be part of the chain gang. He's going to still keep working. He's going to keep working this angle, trying to figure out a way to get out of this. Maybe longing for the day that maybe he can get his case moved to Florida so Judge Eileen Cannon can oversee it. There's not a female judge involved with this. Maybe there's a female federal court judge that they're trying to get to. But there's some planning here. There's some planning. There's some working planning. So I think they're not done with their plots to get this thing moved to federal court. Underneath it all is justice. They're trying to circumvent justice, and maybe they have an ally in the federal justice system that they're trying to get this thing forced over to. Queen of Swords in the past. If I'm going to take it as the immediate past, the answer is no. You're not getting this thing moved to federal court, and you sure as heck aren't having it done by 5 o'clock on Wednesday. You fool. If after 5 o'clock on Wednesday, he's like, I'm done. He's done. He knows he's done. Despite all the work and everything that he's been trying to get to, he knows he's done. He's run out of options. There's a celebration. I'm going to take this as, he's probably thinking he's done because people are celebrating the fact that he failed. And that law was upheld, at least in his case. Now, whether Mark Meadows gets through it or not, I don't know. I don't think he will. But Mark Meadows might have a better chance. But right now, I think people are celebrating the fact that you can't... Oh, I'm sorry. This is Karen. This is him trying to Karen his way. I tried to Karen my way and get this thing changed. Yeah, this is him Karening, and this is the judge saying no, and now he knows he's screwed. That's what's going on. This isn't I'll ramp down the conspiracy theory. This is not him like a female judge are trying to get to. I think this is just him trying to be the ultimate Karen there, and he failed. And the Karens everywhere celebrate because their title their title is Queen Karen's is not at risk with Jeffery Clark. Male Karens just aren't the same as female Karens. Whether they call them Kens or Chads or whatever, it's just not the same. Lesson to be learned. Next time, have a better plan in place. Something that's more workable. He didn't have a good plan in place. And just basically taking Mark Meadows' filing and saying, yeah, me too, doesn't work. And it was a foolish thing to do because now you've irritated the judge and you've exposed your butt for everybody to see that you're not a very wise or bright person as far as that goes. Now, again, you're talking somebody who was being proposed to be the Attorney General to replace Jeff Rosen, and you're just being shown to be this scared child underneath there. In the end of the day, justice. He was trying to avoid justice, and justice isn't going to be avoided. If anything, we're going to be celebrating the fact that he failed and didn't have a very good plan. This case is going to move forward. It's going to move forward in the state court, and he's going to face all the consequences that he so lovingly deserves for trying to create a situation where a free and fair election could be stolen by a wannabe autocrat dictator and his oligarchical friends in the GOP. There's a mouthful. Okay, so that's my read on Jeffery Clark. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good day. And thank you for all your likes, comments, and shares to feed the YouTube algorithm so that my channel gets out and reaches more people so that they can see these readings, hear these messages, and maybe give them a little bit more hope or maybe some background information anyways as to what's going on in this country. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.